Midas Touch Golden Energy. Welcome back to Golden Ice Forex, the channel where we talk about smart money concepts and institutional trading methods.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to turn on post notifications. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to do a video on next. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It helps with the algorithm. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. So today we're going to be talking about market inefficiency, or better known as imbalance. So what is imbalance? Well, let me illustrate with this diagram right here. So this is your candle. This is your candle. This was your candle. This is your candle. So whenever a candle forms, this is the open, this is the low, this is the high, this is the close. Let's say this is a bullish candle. Now here is a bearish candle. Right here. So let me just fill in the color. Make it black. There is our bearish candle right there. Okay. Bullish candle, bearish candle. So let's get right into it now. Whenever candles form in the market, whenever there is a trade off or a sell off in the market, the big guys, the institutions or market participants, they want to buy and sell price, and there has to be a balance in the market. Like if you're selling $50 worth of stock and there is no buyer in the market, who are you going to sell it to? Exactly. There's gonna be an imbalance there. If you're planning to buy $50 worth of stock in the market and there is no seller, who are you gonna buy it from? So as I covered in the liquidity, you see where this is going, guys? As I covered in the liquidity video, the markets need liquidity for them to move. Participants need other opposite orders in order for there to be a trade-off. That's why it's called trading. They are buyers and sellers, guys. Whenever candles form in the market, there needs to be a balance in the market. There needs to be sellers and buyers. If there are more sellers than buyers, whenever you go to your platform, guys, you will notice this. There are big candles, big candles, and these big candles, they are caused by big buy-offs and sell-offs by the institutions, the banks, the hedge funds, the institutions. So let's say this is our candle. Whenever price moves, there needs to be a balance, like this, like this, like this. So as you see, guys, the last wick, the highest wick of the last candle touches the body of this candle and touches also the wick of this candle. The next candle that forms, it comes back, touch it needs to touch the wick of this other previous candle before it can go up, because there are still buyers and sellers here. There are still more buyers. If at any point price only came back here and shot all the way up, there would have been a gap here, an imbalance. So price needs to touch the wick of this candle and the wick of this candle. If these wicks like interconnect, that means that there is a balance. But whenever you see price do this, boom, let's say it's NFP news, you have your candle like this, bullish, big bullish candle. There isn't even a shadow here. And what happens to the next candle that forms? If this candle, if let's say hypothetically speaking, there was a candle here that it formed, let's say here, this is your wicks. And where does the next candle form? Remember the close was here, so the next open is here. If the next candle does this, and you see this a lot when there are news events coming out, you see this big space, guys, this big humongous space that was left. These wicks are not touching. The first candle and the third candle are not touching, and this candle is still moving. You probably have your price still going up there, still fluctuating, traders getting taken out and whatever, etc. So you have this big gap here, guys. We don't want to see this in the market. Whenever there is imbalance in the market is looking to come back to fill in this imbalance. Come back to this level to fill in this imbalance. And what happens when it fills in this imbalance? Price continues with the rally up. This is what we like to see, guys, in the market. So this can act as a price magnet. Liquidity is a price magnet. Imbalance or inefficiency is a price magnet in the market. This is important, guys. Very important. Once you grasp this concept, entering and exiting trades is going to be so easy. You're going to be wondering, wow, how did I not know this sooner or later? Trust me, how did I not know this sooner? So trust me, whenever you see this happening, whenever you see a big imbalance like that, and you're entering a sell trade, you're looking to target the imbalance for price to hit you, take profit. That's when you know, because you know whenever price comes back to this wick, it's going to be going up and you're going to be losing profits if you're in a sell-off. So let me give you a bearish example of inefficiency. So this is your sell-off. These are your candles. Let's do this. Boom, you have your sell, your big sell. Goldman & Sachs is placing sell positions in the market. Look at that. Price is still moving. Price is still moving. Look at that. So price is still moving down. And then what do we have here? These are your bearish candles. Let me fill in. These are your bearish candles, guys. So now look, there is a humongous gap in the market. There were more sellers than buyers here in the market. Usually the market is gonna come back here to fill in this imbalance on this wick. It doesn't even have to touch this wick, guys, as long as if just enough buyers or sellers here were on the opposite order, and then price continues going down. So this might act as your corrective move, and this is your impulse. Okay, now let's move on to the charts. Now look at this. Whenever you see a big candle like this, institutions are involved. So most probably you have been watching my channel and you were trying to enter a trade here, or maybe it missed your order block, whatever, and price continued going down. So look, there was a big gap here. There was a big gap here. There was an imbalance here. This is an imbalance there. This wick is not touching this wick, and this wick is not touching this wick. There was an imbalance there. Price came in to fill the imbalance, went down. Price even came back to fill in this imbalance, and hopefully it mitigated this order block. You were happy. It was a sniper entry there. Price hit your take profit there on this candle, on the opposite candle there. Price hit your take whatever. You were happy. Price didn't meet your stop loss that was above the high. But then look, this imbalance here, price needed to come back and fill in this imbalance and continue with the move over to the downside, because there were more sellers than buyers. Now there are more buyers than sellers at this point, so price needs to come back, fill in the imbalance, and it goes on and on and on and on. It happens over and over and over again. Price needs to fill in imbalance. There can be more buyers than sellers in the market. Here's another example. Here there was an imbalance there, major imbalance there. What does price do? Comes back there, fills in the imbalance, goes down, although price might have taken you out because unfortunately it doesn't work out all the time. There's no 100% win rate in trading. Now let's look at Nasdaq. Here was your imbalance there. Look at this imbalance. Look at this imbalance right there. And you might have entered off your buys here because price broke this structure. Price broke this structure. You are looking for price to come back, and you enter your buy here, sniper entry, your stop loss just beneath this low, just beneath the order block, and boom, price moves up. You see this order block? Maybe you might have been aiming for price to come back to the order block. That was another price magnet. The institutions had an order block set here, but there was also an imbalance here. Do you see where I'm going with this, guys? There was an imbalance here. This acted as a price magnet. Price came here, smashing your TP, filling the imbalance. Price is always looking to fill in the imbalance. That is the price magnet. That's what happens in the market. And look, guys, most probably this was the news. There was a lot of news here. Look at what price does. Accumulates, comes back to fill in this imbalance because this candle wasn't touching this candle. And then what does price do when it fills in the imbalance? Boom, goes down. But I don't usually trade off imbalances. I use them to see what is happening in the market. Now this is where you want to participate in the market. Look at this. There was an imbalance there. So whenever you're scalping, I use this strategy to scalp, guys. Like when I want to enter, let's take for example this trade right here. Whenever I want to scalp, I'll be always waiting for price to fill in an imbalance. So look at this candle here, this candle and this candle. Okay, let's say this candle was forming on the 1 minute time frame. We're now in a downtrend, and I won't just click sell here. I'm going to be looking for price to come back. Sorry, this candle. I'm going to be looking for price to come back, touch this wick, this previous. There's the previous candle, then there's the previous candle before that one. If price comes back and touches the wick right there, it didn't touch, it just reacted, tried to fill in the imbalance, and then this is when I want to enter my sell right in this area, and then boom, look at what price does, continues. And whenever you see price doing this, going up and coming back down, you know, it tried to fill in this imbalance, but it didn't quite fill it, and then it continues going down. That's when you want to enter your sell right there. Put your stop loss just above this candle's wick, and price continues going down. Price continues going down, and you do this over and over and over. You can do this for scalping, guys. So you see, this is how you apply your market inefficiency, etc, etc. So that'll be all for the day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon to turn on post notifications, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. And I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, Midas Touch, golden energy.
Bluetooth mode and M mode.